Welcome to our channel, friends. Tonight we delve into the aisles of the ordinary, where the mundane transforms into the terrifying. We've collected 3 spine-chilling Walmart horror stories that will make you think twice before your next late-night shopping trip. These are not just stories but whispers from the shadows, echoes of terror experienced within the fluorescent-lit aisles of the familiar. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more terrifying tales. Our first story takes us deep into the heart of a Walmart superstore. It was a Friday night, the air thick with the scent of cheap laundry detergent and the murmur of exhausted shoppers. Sarah, a young woman in her early 20s, was picking up some groceries after a long week. She pushed her cart down aisle 5, her mind on her shopping list, oblivious to the chilling presence that had locked onto her. At first, she didn't notice him. He was just another face in the crowd, a nondescript man in a gray hoodie. But then she saw him again, lurking at the end of the aisle, his eyes fixed on her with an intensity that sent a shiver down her spine. Sarah tried to shake off the uneasy feeling. She continued her shopping, but the man's presence lingered, a dark cloud shadowing her every move. He would appear at the end of each aisle, always maintaining a distance but never taking his eyes off her. A cold sweat prickled at her skin. Her heart pounded in her chest, a frantic drum against her ribs. This was no coincidence. Fear coiled in her stomach, a knot of dread tightening with each step she took. She quickened her pace, her eyes darting from side to side, searching for an escape, a staff member, anyone. She risked a glance over her shoulder. He was closer now, his face hidden in the shadows of his hood, but his eyes, cold and calculating, burned into her. Sarah abandoned her cart, her legs carrying her faster now, her breath catching in her throat. She could hear the slap of his shoes against the linoleum floor getting closer. A strangled cry escaped her lips as she broke into a run, weaving through the aisles, desperate to escape the man's relentless pursuit. Finally, she spotted the exit, a beacon of hope in the suffocating darkness. Our next tale plunges into the dead of night, the witching hour within a Walmart where shadows dance and whispers echo. Michael, a seasoned night shift worker, had always scoffed at ghost stories. The Walmart, his workplace, was just a job, a place of mundane routine. But tonight, the mundane would morph into something far more sinister. It began subtly, a chill that seemed to emanate from the depths of aisle 12, the toy section. The air grew heavy, as though a weight had settled upon his chest, making it hard to breathe. Unease prickled at the back of his neck. He dismissed it as the building's old air conditioning, but a seed of doubt had been planted. As Michael continued his rounds, collecting stray shopping carts, he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. A shiver ran down his spine as he passed by the shelves stocked with stuffed animals, their plastic eyes seeming to follow his every move. He paused, listening intently, but there was nothing but the hum of fluorescent lights overhead. Then he heard it. A soft giggle, childlike and chilling, echoing from the depths of the aisle. His heart skipped a beat. He whirled around, his eyes scanning the darkened shelves, but there was no one there. He was alone, or so he thought. Moments later, a ball rolled out from between the aisles, bouncing to a stop at his feet. His blood ran cold. There was no logical explanation, no stray draft that could have moved the toy. He was certain now he wasn't alone. Panic welled up inside him, threatening to consume him. He backed away slowly, never taking his eyes off the spot where the ball had appeared. As he did, a row of toy cars on the shelf began to move, their wheels spinning, headlights flashing, a discordant symphony of electronic noise. Chapter 3. The Parking Lot, Phantom. Under the sickly glow of the Walmart parking lot lights, shadows stretch and secrets linger. John, a weary traveler, needed a few hours of rest. He pulled into the mostly empty parking lot, seeking solace in the anonymity. It was a cold night, the air thick with exhaust fumes. As he stretched, he saw a lone figure near the edge of the parking lot. A young woman in a flowing white gown, her back to John. He shrugged off the unease and retrieved his belongings. He glanced back, she hadn't moved, a ghostly sentinel in the night. Unable to sleep, John took a walk to clear his head. Passing the spot, a cold shiver ran down his spine. He saw a faint glimmer of light, an ethereal glow. He took a hesitant step closer, drawn to the light. He stopped, his heart pounding in his chest. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more horror content. The familiar can often hold the most unsettling secrets, and the places we frequent can become stages for the uncanny. Remember, these are just a few of the countless tales whispered in hushed tones passed down from soul to soul. Stay safe, and remember, you never know what lurks in the shadows.